Sean
Because it seems like the romance between Jay-Z and Diddy has hit rock bottom, and word on the street is Diddy's been singing like a canary and snitching on Jay-Z. These two have been drifting apart for a minute now, and Diddy's feeling some type of way cuz Jay-Z did him dirty after getting exposed by Cassie and those other women last year. Jay-Z immediately distanced himself from Diddy, leaving Diddy high and dry. Now Diddy's out for blood. He's dead set on getting even and dragging Jay-Z down with him, no holds barred. And guess what? Diddy's threats are hitting Jay-Z right where it hurts, cuz Beyonce's reportedly feeling the heat too, rumor has it. She's making moves to cut ties and file for divorce, all in a bid to shield herself from the fallout. She's not about to go down with the ship, so buckle up, folks, cuz this drama's about to get super crazy.
This has got to be the worst day of the history. Jay-Z and Beyonce are getting a divorce. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Beyonce and Jay-Z are getting a divorce. Is she crazy? I would never leave that man for no $1 billion. I don't give a damn what the hell he did.
You're not Diddy trying to pull Jay-Z down and take him out with him unless you'll have somehow been out of the loop with all the tea that has been happening in Hollywood in the past couple of months. Let me loop you in. Basically, Diddy has been on the outs after he got exposed by Cassie and a couple of other women who accused him of inappropriate behavior. Well, Diddy has been on the outs in the industry and nobody wants him around anymore. I mean, he literally got disinvited from the Grammys, and that's when I knew that things were messed up, cuz y'all know that the Grammys don't like to get involved in an artist's messy activities. They're big on separating the art from the artist. So when they distanced themselves from Diddy, we knew that it was bad, but while Diddy was up at it being excommunicated from the industry, what really hurts is the betrayal of his bestie Jay-Z. If you're wondering why Diddy is extra upset at Jay-Z, it's that they used to be so tight that they were like brothers. It wasn't just your regular Hollywood fake friendship, because they were super tight and were like besties. In fact, Diddy even claimed that Jay-Z and his mom were the only two people in the world who had the free pass to call him by his real name, Sean.
Only one person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside
should be,
of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Okay,
That should be calling me. Yeah, they should be calling me Sean.
So Diddy was probably thinking Jay-Z would have his back during these rough times, but nope, Jay-Z pulled a fast one and left Diddy hanging quicker than a blink. Not really shocking, though, since Jay-Z is kind of known for bailing when things get messy for his pals, especially if it might mess with his own rep. Take the whole R. Kelly situation, for instance. When Master Kelly got caught faking documents to marry Aaliyah when she was still a teen, and he was well into his 30s, Jay-Z stuck by him even when Ryan knew about the shady business. Jay-Z stayed tight with R. Kelly. They even did a joint tour together, just like him and Diddy. But the second R. Kelly got hit with those charges and the truth came out to the public, Jay-Z ghosted him like their friendship was never a thing. So Diddy shouldn't have been too surprised when Jay-Z pulled the same move on him. Diddy was big on that whole ride or die thing, but Jay-Z wasn't going to risk his own neck anyway. It's been months since that all went down. But things aren't looking up for Diddy. He's still getting the cold shoulder from everyone. Seems like he's on some kind of take everyone down with me vibe now, because word on the street is he's pointing fingers at Jay-Z. And if that's true, Jay-Z might be next in line for a public scandal over the years. Whispers have circulated about Jay-Z possibly dabbling in some pretty shady stuff, but nothing concrete has ever stuck to him. Part of it goes back to the old days when the internet wasn't what it is now there were no camera phones around to capture evidence, making it tough to nail him down. It was basically his word against any accusers, not that anyone really stepped up to speak out anyway. But beyond that, Jay-Z's got some serious smarts when it comes to covering his tracks, according to reports. He's careful not to leave behind any breadcrumbs or loose ends that could come back to bite him.
Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
This been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 years.
As you all know, there's no such thing as a perfect crime, and word on the street is hinting that Diddy might be in the know about something fishy. If you catch my drift, the suspicions started brewing when Jay-Z decided to skip hosting his annual Rock Nation brunch this year. Now, if you're familiar with Jay-Z, you know that he doesn't mess around when it comes to his brunch. It's a major deal. Everyone who's anyone in the industry shows up, and folks practically bend over backward and do everything they can to score and invite. Jay-Z's been throwing this brunch every single year since 2010. Rain or shine, the only time it didn't go down was during the pandemic, and large gatherings were a no-go anyway. Diddy's been a regular guest at the bash every single year, without fail, part of his romance with Jay-Z, but for obvious reasons, Jay-Z couldn't extend an invite to Diddy this time around. Fans were on edge, wondering how it would all unfold. Would he take the risk and invite Diddy, or leave him out of he loop entirely? Then, out of the blue, Rock Nation drops the bombshell that there would be no brunch this year. This raised some eyebrows because, like I said, the only thing that's ever made them cancel was a full-blown pandemic that had the whole world on pause. Fans immediately started buzzing, trying to figure out why the brunch got asked, and some were even worried that something serious went down with Jay-Z or Beyonce. But the Carters quickly shut down those rumors, saying they were skipping their usual Preg Grammys bash to attend Clive Davis's Preg Grammy Gala. Instead, their friend John Platt, CEO of Sony Music Publishing, was getting honored with the Grammy Salute to Industry Icons Award. Then they wanted to think something didn't quite add up. Jay-Z was set to receive the Global Icon Award at the Grammys, so logic would say he'd throw a bash of his own to celebrate, right? And if they were all about supporting JN at Clive's gig, they could have easily scheduled the air brunch before or after. I mean, it's not like there's a strict date they have to stick to for their events. So what gives now? Fans are cooking up their own theories. They're convinced the real reason for the cancellation is they didn't want Diddy in the mix, so they used Clive's party as a convenient excuse and cover-up. Sneaky move, because even if they left Diddy off the guest list at the Rock Nation brunch, folks would still be talking about the rift and stirring up drama. And if there's one thing Jay-Z and Beyonce can't stand, it's drama. They'll do anything to steer clear of it. So the sudden cancellation raised some serious questions about what they're trying to keep under wraps. This brings us to the supposed juicy gossip Diddy might have on Jay-Z. A while back, there were whispers floating around about Jay-Z allegedly using drugs to keep Beyonce under his thumb. Some folks in the know claimed Jay-Z was allegedly slipping Beyonce some substances to keep her in check. Fans couldn't help but raise eyebrows at Beyonce's behavior, especially when she seemed a bit off whenever she was out in public with Jay-Z. Take that time they were caught on camera at a basketball game. Beyonce was swaying and nodding her head in a way that seemed well off. It had fans chattering about how she looked like she was totally out of it, maybe even high as a kite in New York City real estate EX for years ago. There's also this claim from Beyonce's former bodyguard about how she was in a contract marriage with Jay-Z, and that their marriage was as fake as could be, and that it was more of a business deal than a love story. Your relationship was a business relationship, financial to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there, so if it was a business deal as claimed, then it only makes sense that Jay-Z would go above and beyond to protect his interests, no matter what it takes. And allegedly what it took was him allegedly keeping Beyonce drugged up. The bodyguard claimed that Beyonce isn't just standing by Jay-Z because she wants to, but because he's got her on a tight leash, calling the shots and leaving her with no room to choose otherwise.